Hello, welcome to Dungeon Dwellers Podcast. I'm your host, Justin. I just watched This is Dungeon Dwellers Podcast, by the way. I just watched the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. It's on Crunchyroll Collections YouTube channel. You can watch it for free. I've been meaning to pick up the manga, which they have at my local bookstore, but yeah, I'll get to that eventually. So I saw this on YouTube. I figured I might as well watch it. They released it on Halloween, so I'm like 5 days late on this. But yeah, so I watched it. This is my thoughts. I'll just go over the story. It starts off with the main character tied to a chair. He's about to be executed by another character who I think he turns out to be a good guy from what I hear. And then it flashes back to you learn a little bit about the character. The main character's called what was he called? Ikusuki? I can't. Let me pause for a second. I'm just gonna look this up. Yeah, my bad. His name is Itadori. I think it's like Yuji or Yuki. I can't fucking remember, right? I just watched the episode. I can't remember. Yeah. Basically, he's like a high school student. For some reason, he's super strong, super fast. Do we find out in the first episode why? No, we don't. Apparently, there's an episode. When I clicked on this video, apparently, like some other person made like a video saying like, watch this before you watch episode 1, so you can learn the background of why things are the way they are. And it's like, fuck you, bitch. Okay. That's the anime's problem, okay? If they don't explain shit that you're supposed to know in the first episode, that's their problem, okay? That's not the viewer's fault, okay? Then you need to look up some background fucking bullshit to enjoy the first episode. That's kind of my problem with a certain manga I'm gonna review for Fantasy Month, where it's like, I bought the first volume thinking it was the first volume, not knowing that there was actually a volume 0 that explained like what's the current main character's motivation, why he's in the predicament in the first place. Okay, they should have listed that fucking volume 1. Okay, not volume 0, and then like you pick up the first volume, and then it's like, oh, why the fuck is this going on, this and that. You have to figure it out on like vague shit. So like what. The main character, he has mysterious abilities, enhanced abilities for some reason. He's part of this occult club, which is not popular at the school. His grandpa is also in the hospital, is dying. He doesn't have parents. His grandpa dies in the first episode and tells him, basically he's like this Uncle Ben character. He basically tells him, with great power comes with great responsibility. Go out and save people, so you don't end up like me, dying alone in a hospital, right? So what happens, because he's in the occult club, there's also this character who's part of some kind of anti-curse fucking unit at like some university. I don't fucking know. They fight curses or whatever, right? So he's looking to find this ultra rare cursed object. Turns out the main character's fellow occult members found said cursed object at a shrine. You think them being a part of the occult club, no, they would know shit about the occult, like not to fucking touch sealed objects, not to undo said talismans and shit, which is what ends up happening. At the end of the episode, they do, and the main character and this guy, I can't remember his name, go to try to save the fucking, save his fellow club members, and they get attacked by a curse. To defeat the curse, the main character eats the cursed object and gains super powerful. But now, just like in Naruto, just like in Black Clover, like in a bunch of shit, he becomes like he now has like a demon entity or some kind of evil spirit inside him, right? And now the guy who was helping him, who he saved, by the way, is now wants to kill him, and that's how the first episode ends. So let's get on with the characters, personalities wise so far. This is the first episode. It's okay. I didn't think the episode was funny. The animation looks good, but the character designs are a little weak. Like the character designs, like when the main character transforms, he's basically like a ripoff of like his design wise is like a ripoff of Yusuke when he turns demon. If you ever watched Yu Yu Hakusho, or if you ever watched or ever played the SMT games where you Nocturne, where like you have the Demi Fiend, where he's like a part demon, part human character, has like curse markings or whatever all over him. So this anime so far, it's like I can already tell it's going to be basically a ripoff of Yu Yu Hakusho and Bleach, which is I'll not say ripoff, but inspired. Okay. Now that I think about it, Yusuke also had like not Yusuke, Ichigo also had like a demon entity inside him. I keep forgetting that, or hollow entity, whatever the fuck. How was that again? I can't fucking remember. I never even finished the show. That's the problem with these filler shows. It's like they really just need to do like what they did with Dragon Ball Z Kai, where they just released the show with on Blu-ray or whatever, and just take out the fucking filler, because like it's the filler that ruined shows like Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece, where like you have like people shit on it. If like the lengths, like if you were to take out the filler of like Bleach, like I swear to God, 2/3 of that show is fucking filler. Like it would be like like more than half the length of that show would be like cut if you just took out all the filler, and that it would be actual good show. And yeah, so like again, I don't like the animation, not animation, the character designs. I'm more a fan of aesthetics and shit, right? So like that's why I like fucking Berserk, Hunter x Hunter. Though people shit on the character designs, when you understand that it's like an homage to like Dragon Quest, he's basically doing like a modern day version of Dragon Quest. It's like, to me, I like that character. I like those character designs, especially the characters that are meant to be really cool. He puts more effort into the sketch, and he'll add details, shading here and there, like with Silva and like Hisoka and characters like that. If you read the manga, yeah. So I'm not a fan of the character designs. I don't know what the power system is. It could be like, you know, unique, but it could be more unique and, you know, creative. But I can't tell from the first episode. The first curse user that we meet is a guy who just summons ghost dogs or Shinigami, which that very much reminded me of that one manga Kekkaishi, which was a very underrated manga. There's an anime too, which Vic Mignogna voiced the main character. If you haven't watched Kekkaishi, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Check out. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's basically these two characters who are like part of exorcist kind of family. Their job is to protect like holy grounds and shit from spirits and shit, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool show, or manga. The show is alright too. Yeah. So like this, I don't know. I am kind of intrigued by the occult shit, because I am a fan of the occult. I'm not an occultist, but like, you know, like what's his name, Sick Hexenhammer, where he cross dresses and worships the devil and shit like that. I'm a Christian, but I like to keep informed about the supernatural so I can better protect myself and others. Because I used to have a huge problem in my late teens and early 20s where I would have like Ghosts would fuck with me and fuck with other members of my family. Yeah. How we I don't know. Eventually they just stopped because apparently the more like you like it, the less you believe in ghosts, the more power less power they have. So if you just pretend they're like not real and you're just having a bad dream, eventually they'll go away. But like unless it's like evil spirits or demons, then it doesn't matter. Then you need to get exorcists or somebody. Yeah. So like I don't know if I'm going to give this first episode a rating, I would say it's like a 6.5. Yeah, it's a 6. No, I'll go with 6 sorry, a 6 out of 10. The animation is good. What action there is great, but it's like I'm not feeling the character designs. I'm not feeling the whole like um, characters' personalities. They're kind of milk toast. The main character himself seems very milk toast and kind of dumb. He does remind me. He reminds me of Ichigo, but not so much. He doesn't have Ichigo's like cool like personality or well, like Ichigo is one of those characters. He would be really cool if he wasn't like insecure around girls. That's the one fucking problem about Ichigo. Because like a guy that cool who's that badass wouldn't be like insecure around girls. Like whatever. So like I don't know. I'll check out the first volume of the manga. I'll pick it up and we'll do a review whenever next time we go to the mall. All right, peace.